Hello, my name is Nashim and welcome to my channel. Please do subscribe, like and comment if you find this video very helpful. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful dress that is made in medium size, and it can be made in all sizes. And to make this, I used 4 balls of yarn. And to work on this dress, we are going to begin by making the bra cups. For the materials, I'm using a medium weight yarn in Winter King brand, a pair of scissors, and a 3.7 millimeters hook. And now let's get into it. We are going to begin by making a slip knot. And then make a chain of 5. Go into the first chain and make a slip stitch. Chain 3, and in the middle of the circle that you have formed, make a double crochet. You're going to make 8 double crochets. The chain 3 that we did at the beginning counts as a double crochet stitch. So in total we are going to have 9 double crochets. Once you're done, you're going to chain 3 and turn your work. So in the next stitch, we are going to work a double crochet, chain 1, and in that same stitch another double crochet. Make a front post double crochet, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, make another double crochet. The next stitch, make a front post double crochet, double crochet in the next stitch, 1 chain and double crochet. Make a front post double crochet, double crochet in the next stitch, 1 chain and another double crochet in the same stitch. In the last stitch, you're going to make a front post double crochet, and that's how you're ending the row. Chain 3 and turn your work. To work on row 3, go in the middle of the chain 1 of our previous row and work a double crochet. So in the middle there of the chain 1, make a double crochet and chain 1. Make another double crochet in the same space. So where we did a front post double crochet, this time around we are going to make a back post double crochet by going in the back of the front post. Okay, so we want that post to be on the same side. So make a back post double crochet. In the middle of the chain one, make a double crochet, and chain one, make another double crochet in the same stitch, in the same side, the same space. Then one back post double crochet, in the middle of a chain one, make a double crochet, chain one, and make another double crochet in the same stitch. Back post double crochet, in the middle, one double crochet, chain one, and make another double crochet in the same stitch. In the last stitch, we are making a back post double crochet, chain 3, and turn your work. Working on row 4, you're going to go in the next stitch right there and make a double crochet. In the middle of the chain 1, work a double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet in the same stitch. So we are making increases right here. So on top of the double crochet, make a double crochet. So this is the right side of the bra cup, and as we increase, it keeps expanding out. So we're going to make a front post double crochet since this is the right side. In the next stitch, make a double crochet. In the middle, make a double crochet, chain 1, put another double crochet in the same stitch, double crochet, front post double crochet. So you keep repeating this pattern until the end of the row. And end your row with a front post double crochet. So this is the end of row 4, and you can see it's beginning to expand. Chain 3 and turn your work to work on row 5. So this time around, we are skipping the first stitch. We are not going to work in it, and work in the next stitch with a double crochet. Double crochet in the chain 1 space, chain 1, and make another double crochet in the same space. In the next space, make a double crochet. Skip that stitch before the back post double crochet and make up a back post double crochet. So skip one stitch, that first one, and then the next one, make a double crochet. Go in the middle of the chain 1 and create a shell by making a double crochet, chain 1, and then another double crochet in the same space. Double crochet in the next space, then you skip one stitch and make a back post double crochet. skip one space rather, and make a double crochet, go in the middle and work a shell. So this means we are working one row of increase and another row of no increase. We are going to keep doing this until we complete our row. So double crochet in the next space, skip that one stitch and make a back post double crochet. And as you can see, the work keeps spreading out. Chain 3 and turn your work to work on row 6. I hope I'm not mistaken right there. So this time around we are going to create an increase, and to do that we are going to work in all the spaces. We are not skipping any. In the next space we are making a double crochet in the following space, and then go in the middle of the chain 1 and create a shell. Work a double crochet in the next 2 spaces. Make a front post double crochet in the next double crochet space. Go in the middle of the chain 1 and make a shell. If my instruction is too quick, please, you can stop and play backwards the video. So we are repeating this until the row is complete. Remember, we end with a front post double crochet, chain 3 and turn your work. So in the next row we are not going to increase, so we are going to skip the first stitch and work in the next one with a double crochet. Make another double crochet in the next stitch, go in the middle and make a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet to create that shell. So we are having 2 double crochets before the shell. Double crochet in the next space and make another double crochet. Since it's the wrong side, we are going to make a back post. Skip one stitch, go in the next and make a double crochet in the next space. Go in the middle of the chain 1, work a double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet in the same space. Repeat this until the end of the row. So keep repeating the pattern until you work up all your rows. Remember, we said we work 1 row of increase and 1 row of no increase. You're going to go ahead and work all the rest of your rows. I've worked on the other cup and I did 10 rows. Yeah, since I'm making a medium size, I don't want it to really be a big one. So I'm in my last row of the second breakup and I'm finishing it off with no increase. it's a row of no increase. So I'm going to finish it off with a front post double crochet. So I'm not going to cut off the yarn, I'm going to need it for the next part. And now we are going to join the two bra cups so that we begin working on the rest of the dress. And to do this, make sure that your cups are on the right side. So I'm going to slip stitch in the first 3 rows of this one bra because I really don't want to cut off my yarn. I don't know why, but I hate cutting my yarn. So I'm going to slip stitch in the 3 rows. If you don't want to do this, you can just cut off the yarn and then just join from the 3rd row. Once you get to the 3rd row, you're going to chain 2. I already did the 2 chains. Grab the other side of the cup and go into the 3rd row. 1, 2, 3. So in the middle of the 3rd row there, join the 2 by simply making a slip stitch. So we have 2 chains in the middle. You're going to turn your work, chain 1, and then in the first chain make a double crochet, chain 1. In the next chain make a double crochet, chain 1. You're going to slip stitch in the 4th row of the bra cup. Make another slip stitch in the next row, that will be row 5. Go into the middle and simply make a slip stitch. So you're making 2 slip stitches in 2 rows. Chain 1 and turn your work. So in the middle there where we had the chain 1, we are going to work a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 1, make a double crochet in the chain 1 space that you did at the beginning. Yeah, may not be obvious to see, but it's there, so find it and make sure you work a double crochet in there and then chain 1. So we are ending the middle with a chain 1, then a slip stitch in the next row, another slip stitch in the next row. So we keep making 2 slip stitches into the next 2 rows. So you're going to turn your work. So once you're done with the 2 slip stitches, turn your work and chain 1. So in the first chain space, make a double crochet, chain 1, go into the next chain 1 space and make a double crochet, chain 1. In the last row, double crochet and then chain 1. So the work, the middle keeps expanding automatically. Slip stitch in the next row. Make sure you don't slip stitch in your previous row. And we're going to make another slip stitch in the next row. Turn your work and chain 1. In the next chain 1 space, we're going to make a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next chain 1 space until you reach the end. Chain 1 and make a slip stitch in the next row, another slip stitch in the next row, chain 1 and turn your work. This is what we are repeating until both rows of the cups are worked around with. So right here I'm working in my last row. I'm going to make a slip stitch right there. Then I'll go in the center of the circle and also make a slip stitch. I'll turn my work and work on the last row. So on this side, I'm going to do the same thing. Slip stitch in the next row and another slip stitch in this middle of our ring. Yeah. This is what we have so far. I think it's gonna make a beautiful dress. Yeah. So now you're going to work on the sides of the bra. I've already worked on one side and this is how it looks like. I'm going to show you how to work on the other side. So you're going to turn your work and in the first row here, almost towards the end, is where you're going to attach the yarn. So insert your hook almost to the end of the row and then attach your yarn. So we're going to make a chain of 30. And by the way, I switched hooks, but it is still the same size. I couldn't find the other one. So go ahead and make your 30 chains. Once you're done, add 3 more chains, 1, 2, 3, and skip 4 chains. Then work in the 5th with a double crochet. The first 3 chains, or the 4 rather, count as a double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1 chain, double crochet in the next chain space. Chain 1, then skip 1 chain space, work in the next with a double crochet. You're going to repeat this until the end of the row. I'll meet you there and show you what to do next. Once you come to the end of the row, you have to make sure that you end with a chain 1. So here at the end, I'm remaining with only a chain 1. So I'm going to chain 1, and in the next row, make a slip stitch. Go into the middle of the next row, make another slip stitch. Turn your work, chain 1, double crochet in the chain 1 space, 1 double crochet, 1 chain, then double crochet in the next chain 1 space. You're repeating this process until the end of the row. Now the pattern here is the same as the one we did when we were joining the 2 cups earlier on. So repeat this pattern till the end of the row. We'll meet up once you're there. Once you're here at the end, you're going to double crochet in the 3rd chain from the chain 4 that you did at the beginning of the row. So skip 1 chain and work in the 3rd chain. Double crochet, then make 4 chains and turn your work. Double crochet in the chain 1 space, chain 1, double crochet in the next chain space. Repeat the pattern until the end of the row. Once you're at the end of the row, like we said, work in that 1 chain at the end with a double crochet, then chain 1. Remember, this creates an increase. Then slip stitch in the middle of the row of the cup, then another slip stitch in the next row, then you turn your work, chain 1 and double crochet in the chain 1 space, 1 chain, and double crochet in the next chain 1 space. I'm at the end of my row, so I'm going to skip 1 chain from the chain 4 and work in the 3rd one with a double crochet. Chain 4 and turn your work. So we have worked so far 4 rows, and I want to make 5 rows. Then I begin increasing here at the end. Now I'm here at the end. I've completed my row. And so far these are 5 rows. So after the 5 rows we're going to begin the increase. So turn your work and chain 1. You're going to double crochet in the chain 1 space, and right here is where we're going to create increase. So double crochet, chain 1 in the same space, make another double crochet, chain 1, go into the next chain 1 space and make a double crochet, chain. Repeat this until the end of the row and turn your work. So I've completed another row. I'm back to the side of the cup. So end your row with 1 chain, slip stitch in the next row and make another slip stitch in the next row. Turn your work and chain 1. We are increasing again, so double crochet in the first chain space, 1 chain, make another double crochet in the same space, chain 1 and work a double crochet in the next space. You're repeating this until the end of the row and turn, then work up the next of the rows. We are going to increase for all of the remaining rows. Remember, I'm working mine until the center. I'm working in the center of the cup or that magic ring that we started with. Yeah, so that means I'm doing 3 rows of increase. So far, this is what we have. As you can see, the top side is beginning to take shape, but the middle is not, is a bit curved. So we'll first work on that to make sure that it is straight. So let's begin working on our dress. You're going to attach your yarn on one side of the dress that you've been working on. So this is how I attach my yarn. If you want, you can first make a slip knot before. So you're going to make a chain of 3. And in this row, we are going to use half double crochets, and I'll tell you why. Half double crochet in the chain 1 space, then chain 1, half double crochet in the chain 1 space. So we are working below the chain 1 knot in its middle. Chain 1 and work half double crochets in each of the chain 1 space. So you keep making half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, chain 1 until you reach the center of the cup, and I'll show you what to do there. So I'm here almost to the center where I have 3 spaces to work in. So I'll make 2 half double crochets in each, chain 1, in the same space work another half double crochet, chain 1, going to the next space and work 1 half double crochet, chain 1 and another half double crochet in the same space, chain 1, go into this center of the cup and work a half double crochet, chain 1 and another half double crochet. So we have worked 2 double crochets in 3 stitches. So go into the next space and work a half double crochet and another half double crochet. Work 1 half double crochet in each of the next spaces until you have 3 stitches remaining to the center of the other side of the cup. So that means we increase in 3 stitches on the right and 1 on the left side of the cup. So 3 increases on the right, 1 increase on the left for both of the cups. And now here we are. You're going to make 1 half double crochet, chain 1 and another half double crochet in the same space, chain 1, go into the middle, 1 half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, chain 1. Determine the next space, make a half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet in the same space, chain 1, go into the next chain 1 space, make a half double crochet, chain 1 and make another double crochet in that same space. So as you can see, we no longer have a curve in the middle here. Yeah, it may be a little bit small. It's not that noticeable. That's why we have used half double crochets and increases on the centers of the cups. So you're going to repeat the same until the end. Once you reach the end of your row, so skip 1 chain and work in the next with a half double crochet, chain 4 and turn your work. So in the first chain 1 space we are making a double crochet, chain 1, go into the next space, work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next chain 1 space. So this time around we are not making half double crochets. You're going to keep working this row in this same pattern, 1 double crochet, 1 chain in the 1 chain space. So you repeat this until you come to the end of the row, chain 4, turn work. You're repeating this until you get to the waistline. So once you get to the waist, we are going to make increases for the hip area. So work your rows, we'll meet up once you're there and I show you how to increase. So I'm done working my rows up to my waist area, and I'm going to go ahead and measure this to to show you the length that I made. So this measures 12 inches. But if I stretch it out a bit, it will be 13 inches. So make sure that you take your measurements so that you make the right length. So once we are done, we are going to join the two sides for this next part. But if you wish, you may not join it at this point. You can join later once you're done. Once you're done with the full length of the dress, so grab your hook and on top of the third chain right there at the end, you're going to slip stitch. Set your hook and pull up a loop to make a slip stitch. Then chain 4, and before we continue, we want to grab our stitch markers and divide this dress into two sides. That is around the hip area where we're going to create increase. So I have counted 66 stitches, and that is, I counted the double crochet. I didn't include the chain 1 in the middle. Yeah, it would make the counting very easy for me so that I don't take too much time. So I counted 66 and then divide by 2, that is 33. So that means the back has to be 33 and the front 33 stitches of double crochets. Then I went ahead and counted 17 stitches from this one side of the back. So here I've counted 17 and inserted my stitch marker here. So this was 17 and the stitch marker in the middle. So I did the same for this side, 17 double crochets and a stitch marker here. So at this point we want to increase around the hips. Yeah, so you're going to attach your hook and then turn your work. We're still going to crochet back and front like we've been doing. So we're going to turn your work. Then in the middle, make a double crochet. Keep working double crochets until the point where you've put a stitch marker. So once you're there, we want to work in this point. You're going to take out the stitch marker and then in this chain 1 space, going to make an increase by making a double crochet, chain 1. In the same space, make another double crochet. Then again attach your stitch marker where you've made this increase, chain one, and then continue working in the next chain one spaces with your double crochets. Keep working this until the other side where you put another stitch marker. So we're here at another point of our stitch marker. We're going to take that out and work an increase here. One double crochet, chain one double crochet in the same chain space. Attach your stitch marker. And keep working your stitches until the end of the row. So once you come to the end of the row, you're going to go on top of the chain 4 that you did at the beginning and make a slip stitch. So you want to make sure that you're working in the 3rd chain so that you leave one chain here in the middle. So in the 3rd, make a slip stitch. Sorry, you need to first make a chain before you do that. So chain 1 and slip stitch in the 3rd chain. Chain 4 and turn your work. So in this first chain 1 space, make a double crochet. Keep working double crochets in the middle of all your chain 1s until the other point where you put a stitch marker, and you also make an increase there. And now we are there. So we're going to take out our stitch marker and work in the middle with an increase. Attach your stitch marker again. So at this point, the dress is going to begin forming a curve as a result of this increase. So you're going to repeat this pattern for about 7 rows. So I did 7 rows of increase. That's according to my measurements. If you're using a thicker yarn, maybe you could do less increases, less rows of increase. And if your yarn is lighter, then you can make more rows of increase. But mine, I'm using a medium weight yarn. So I'm done with the 7 rows of increase, and you can see the curves have taken shape. Yeah, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, I like to count again just to be sure. So from this point, we're not going to increase anymore. I'm going to take out my stitch markers and work rows of no increase until the dress gets to a medium height. So you'll take your measurements and make it as long as you want. I'm done with my rows of no increase. And at this point, we are not going to do anything. I'm not going to add a finishing or anything. I'll just leave the dress the way it is. I'll turn my dress. So you're going to turn your dress on the wrong side so that you join the two sides. Remember that upper part of the top of the dress is open. So you're going to join those two. So grab your hook. I'm using the hook of the same size. And in the middle of the row, of the two sides of the row, you're going to attach your yarn, pull it through. And then pull up a loop. Make sure you leave enough yarn on the other side to weave in the ends. So in the middle of another row, you're going to work into that with a single crochet. So you're going to go twice in the middle of every row, working your single crochets. We are working twice. Half double crochets, rather half single crochets. Sorry about that. So go ahead and join your dress until the top, until the end of the top. So once you have all your dress stitched up, you're going to now work on the straps of the dress. I'm already done with one. Let me show you how I did the other one. So make sure that you attach the straps from the right side of the dress. So you're going to turn your work. Insert the hook right there in the middle of the cup and pull up a loop, make a chain. I did a chain of 50 for a medium size. So once you're done with the 50 chains, turn the dress and go into, we want to attach the chain onto the back. The back side of the dress. To have this clearly, I think you should turn your whole dress outside. So in the middle here, in the seventh stitch of the double crochet is where you'll attach the strap. So go in there with a slip stitch, one chain, and cut your yarn. And here we can say we're done with our dress. So you're going to go ahead and weave in ends. Use a darning needle, and scissors to cut out all that remaining yarn. This is the result, very beautiful. I hope yours comes out well. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future tutorials, and share. Thank you and take care of yourself.